Come on, Master Uguay. I don't think he realizes I'm spying on him. I'm like 200 blocks away from him right now. Oh, goodness gracious. This is kind of disturbing. Yeah, we are just admiring the land around it. Oh, he's doing it. I knew he was going to do it. But yeah, the reason why I'm up here is because we are admiring the land, specifically everything that we've built, but more specifically, we are focusing on this little landmass here. This has been terraformed. I just felt like terraforming it, and that's what we did. It was an ugly blob, and there's like a little ravine here. Let me show you. In this ravine is where we get to our trial chamber. And so this hill used to go way out there. I guess I pushed it back. I just kind of got carried away and terraformed and kind of did this. I eventually want to develop this area next. I think it would be nice to kind of start bringing back in some development closer to our spawn chunks over here. And so when I was checking out the terraforming job here, we got distracted by seeing Master Uguay do the spins in his pen. But today, I want to turn our attention back to here, where we started this world. This whole thing started in these 4 chunks. If we do a little F3, I think B? No, that's hitboxes. I think it's F3G. There we go. Chunk borders, and we marked these out. I'm not sure when, but in the corners here, we have marked out the 4 innermost chunks because I don't know the exact math, but I know within these 4 chunks, if we ever die and our bed's missing, we'll spawn right here. And I think it would be a great gateway or an entry port to the world if we did some developing here. I like doing this in all of my worlds, so we're going to do another F3G and clear that. And I just want it to look nice, and I think it would be great for us to take a step back and just kind of focus on something simple here for us today. Now, for my goal, here's the inner 4 blocks. For my goal for this area, I want to preserve this. I want to put like a glass display case around the rules here. I don't want that to be obstructed at all. And this chest is where the first block we ever spawned in on was at. So we could also keep the chest there, I'm thinking. So maybe a way to preserve this inner area here, but also making it look nice on the outside. So that's all I have for my plans here. The rest of it is just going to kind of happen, I think. So I'm going to go ahead. I know some people might not like this, but I'm going to clear out the trees in this area here, and I'm going to terraform it all to be on this Y level right here. So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get started here. I hope this ends up turning out well. Imagine if we were trying to do this like a few episodes in where I didn't have an OP shovel like I do now. This is just beautiful, being able to just tear away at land without any effort at all. Okay, so I think I have the entire area cleared out here in all 4 chunks, and I did a ton of terraforming here. A ton of it, and I'm just kind of filling in the blanks. Look at how much dirt we have. Yeah, so. But anyways, we have completely terraformed this area here. This one corner I had to pull out some dirt here, and I think it would be cool to kind of have like a little foundation underneath here, like on this corner. We completely terraformed this a few episodes ago, this little custom lake / river area here. And I'm thinking, yeah, this will add some character to the area here by having some exposed foundation at the edge, because it is terraformed after all. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe, so this is the 4 central blocks that we spawned on. I feel like in this area here, we can have a pathway going this way and this way. And maybe this will start off by just using our shovel here. I do want to change the path type here, though. That is going to be important. I don't want the normal path block here. And then if we have an intersection here and here, I'm thinking it's only fair if we then take out a path going this way, all the way out. And where that pathway will go to, I have no idea. Maybe we make a little recreation, like picnic area down here. I have no clue. But yeah, it's going off to nowhere. But essentially our infrastructure is going to be right here. And then around this area, since these are the 4 central blocks, maybe we could do like a little display case. So maybe the display case starts like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then goes 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, right? So I think, yeah, we could have our display case right here of where we spawned in, and maybe some literature, stuff like that. I don't know. And then we could have a pathway kind of going. Is it 1 block away right there? Okay. So 1 block away here. Kind of having a pathway wrap around the sides here, just like this. Around the edges here, maybe we could do like some sort of garden of some sorts, I'm thinking. Just kind of make it look like a nice, peaceful place and a welcoming spot to, enter a world. Then this is going to be the edge right here. Okay, so then the fence, I'm thinking we do a square fence going all the way around. So we're going to look from a diagonal here. So here we go. We spawn in. There's a little square fence area. Then maybe we could have some garden stuff. Yeah, 2 square gardens here, then 2 rectangular ones. And then, kind of fill it in. So I think I want to start out with how exactly we're going to make a fence here. And I'm thinking instead of using wood, I think I'm going to opt for something kind of similar to what we're doing over at the Enchanted Forest. Oh goodness, you can barely see it. We're using cobblestone there. We're there every single episode. You guys have seen it before if you're, returning viewers to the series. But yeah, we kind of use a little bit of a mix of andesite and cobblestone there going all the way around. I was thinking we could do kind of more like a formal garden type of fence. And I'm thinking we could use some stairs. And let's see what types of stairs we have. So we have, what is it? Deep slate, which we have plenty of deep slate tiles. I feel like we could do some fun stuff with tuff here. I want to go ahead and take some tuff and do some inventory cleanup real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the remaining. Do we not have more tuff? Oh, lordy. I really want to use tuff here, because I think stone brick would be a little bit bland. Like, we're playing Minecraft in 2025. We're not playing in 2005. And I think the tuff would match this little path block that we have going here. Now, I'm pretty sure I have... Yeah, look at that. I had a stone cutter in there, but now I'm going to take it out. I'm going to go ahead and make a ton of tough brick stairs and maybe just a few tough bricks here, maybe? Let's try 8 of these and 8 of these. I just kind of want to play around with these here. So if we have an entrance right in here, maybe we could kind of have like these and then have stairs going out from the side here. I want to play around with this pattern. I saw someone else do this before. I can't tell you who, but I've seen it be done before, where you kind of have the little holes in the wall here. So it looks like a formal brick wall. And then maybe we can, let's do a little bit of comparison, contrast here. Do that, except this needs to go up by 1. Hold up, I have an idea. Maybe we could take this up top. I like that. Hold up, I'm getting carried away here, aren't I? And then maybe add like some lanterns on top. Ooh. I like that. I don't know. Maybe the lanterns, maybe not. But I kind of like, I don't know. This is still TBD. We'll see what we end up doing. But I want to take this pattern going all the way around here. All the way till the end. And then all the way around again. Just like so. Okay, how is this looking? Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. So that's 1 completed fence corner here. So we have to do that 4 times over. And I think we'll have just enough tuff, but we'll probably have to change the pathway block here. And honestly, we have so much basalt from digging out our nether hub and the nether tunnels that we might as well just take basalt and kind of pave this general area here between this bridge going down there to that bridge and all the way around here. Except then Oh, hold up. This is tough though. Maybe this will just stay tough and then we'll just pave it with basalt starting here again. Yeah, I think that'll be totally okay. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, work on the other four, or the other three corners here, and then we'll work on next steps. Okay, so I am completing the last wall right here. Oops, went one block too many, and I changed my mind. I actually liked what we were doing here. I didn't want it to be too plain towards these entrances here, so I think I'm going to make a few lanterns to kind of just put up around the edge right here. I'm going to rely on hidden lighting, I think, under moss carpets. So we could go ahead and do that later. But before we do that, I want to transition here. I'm actually going to make use of this chest, just kind of put in some stuff away. We'll make sure to take stuff out of here eventually. I want to go ahead and go to the nether and get some basalt. And I think we're just going to load up our inventory here, if I'm being honest, with basalt and just, yeah, completely repave this area while we're at it. Oh! One thing I forgot to show you guys, I went ahead and did some more mining of packed ice, and we actually have some left over, but I went ahead and paved these tunnels. Look at how fast this is. Oh my goodness. I'm stoked. I don't even know which tunnel this is. I think it might actually be going to our mending village. Oh lordy. This is so quick. This is the furthest village from us here. And yeah, we could kind of go to the side. By the way, this takes us to the swamp near where we got our mending villagers, by the way. So our mending villager is in that portal at the village, and that takes us to the swamp where we also have frogs there and a witch hut. So I kind of wanted to go ahead and place a portal out that way. It wasn't too fun to do. And in all transparency, I was going to make a froglight farm today, and I was just like, no, I'd rather focus on doing some building and decorating. Last episode was so crazy, exploring everything. I kind of wanted to take it easy today. But yeah, we have that going in 3 directions. Our southern tunnel isn't dug yet. I mean, you know, it's ready to dig out there eventually, but there's just nothing to dig to at this time. But of course, that will change in the coming... Ooh, I completely forgot why I was here. We are taking basalt. Look at how much. We're down to our 3rd double chest here already. This is insane. Now I'm going to get to paving this entire area here. We're going to do some diggy fun time and blocky blah time. I don't know. I'm done talking. Yeah, we're making nice looking paths instead of ugly ones. And I was about to repave this pathway right here. This just looks a little too squiggly for how straight of a path we have here. So I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, kind of mirror this, place a 2-block buffer here, and just, yeah, cut out all the nonsense. Oh, wow. This looks so much better here. We're going to have to actually grab some deep slate to fill in these slabs here. Just so we could do some, what is it? Some level changing here. How is this transition into the basalt? Kind of weird. I think we need to take this going out to here and then transition at the step, and that'll look a lot nicer. But for the most part, I'm digging it. And maybe we just end up repaving all the tuff anyways. Maybe we just end up doing that, but I'm not going to do that today. We're going to leave this as is, but I think for the most part, we have the area around the spawn chunks nice and upgraded here. So now we need to move on with actually doing the display case thing here. And maybe we could continue on with the chiseled tuff here. I think that's a perfect block to kind of have underneath the glass. So we kind of have this going all the way around here. And maybe we could do like a glass wall and then keep it open air. So it's not like, you know, underneath a roof basically. But I'd like it to just kind of be open here. Now I want to see if Tom still has some stuff here from our starter shelter. So I want to go on in here and steal some of his stuff. What's up, buddy? Hi. I don't know if this is the original crafting table. I'm going to take it. But there's definitely some original tools here that I'm thinking we could kind of display in this display case as well. So we have our original rules, maybe back here in this space. Oh, lordy, it mixed in with the rest of them. It's okay. It's the thought that counts. Original crafting table, we picked it up from Tom's place, okay? We'll forget that that ever happened. But yeah, crafting table back here, and then maybe like some item frames on the ground just with some random tools from there. Now I need to go up to our base and clear some of our inventory because it's out of hand at the moment. And since we have so much basalt, I might as well just kind of get this thing running. We can make a ton of smooth basalt. It's a nice block to have. So we'll just put our super smelter to use that has no... I think it should be fine with that amount of kelp blocks there, but we should probably refill that. Oh, and I goofed! Oh no! I was supposed to make glass in bulk here. Well, I'm stupid. I'm just gonna take the rest of our sand here. I think we're gonna have to do a trip to the desert, maybe even establish like a desert sort of quarry or something. So we're gonna go ahead and use some coal here and smelt up sand this way. While we're here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have 2 netherite ingots. I got some debris just from, you know, obviously mining, but also digging out tunnels. So let's go ahead, since we have 2 debris, maybe we could finish on our tools here, because everything else, yeah. So finish on our tools, and then after this, we could just focus on armor and weaponry. So let's go ahead and do this. We got ourselves an axe and a shovel. Beautiful. Okay. We're slowly getting good at this game. And I am becoming so scarce on food, I am resorting to eating apples after we're done with this pumpkin pie. Tom, don't worry about this. I'm just, yeah, kind of taking away everything from you here. No big deal, buddy. You stay here and have fun. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is actually perfect. I was worried I was going to have to like place stuff on the ground. We could place all of our items here on every single side of this cube. So we could place this wooden axe, stone sword, fishing rod on the edge, wooden sword, and then the hoe, of course, just kind of all in that area. Okay, so now we just need to kind of place a little glass display around here, maybe a few torches in the corners here. Okay, so this should have us covered on the tough, and now we should probably go up by 3 glass, I want to say, around the edges here. I think that's safe, and then maybe just throw some slabs on top. And now that I'm thinking about this, we definitely want to put a glass roof on top of this because there is a chance we end up spawning in this. So, as much as I wasn't wanting to do that, I think we do need to, yeah, throw a roof on this, unfortunately. We have a history preserved and a giant glass box here that's ugly, so now we need to make everything around it super pretty so this can be plain and not look terrible, essentially. Okay, the glass dome is now complete. This is looking normal. It's not looking great, it's looking normal. That's the truth. And we'll toss that glass back there in a bundle. And before I forget, I'm pretty sure we have to take care of some ugly foundation on this corner here, and let's see how it ends up looking. Okay, yeah, that looks beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. Okay. And I completely forgot to throw lanterns on top of here. Is this looking good? Yeah, it's looking good. Beautiful. Okay, gorgeous. We have the wall completed. We have our display case created. And now we need to make this place look beautiful. I've said it a million times. I'm just kind of worried about how we're going to do this here. So we basically have 4 different areas where we could kind of plant a garden, I'm thinking. So I'm thinking we keep this 2-block radius on the edge here. And maybe we can make some more additional pathways kind of this way so we could break up this space into something a little bit more tiny. I'm thinking custom trees can be placed on these sides here. And then in the middle here, maybe we can do like fountains or something. I don't know. Maybe some fountains with like some flowers around it, like some flower beds and patterns and whatnot. So I'm thinking we could center these fountains around this area here. And then the actual walls of this thing will kind of be like this. And it's just going to be simple little fountains here that kind of go up in the middle, just like that. You place a water source on top, like so. And it just looks nice, right? However, I don't want to make it out of dirt here. So we're going to take that dirt out. And I'm thinking hopefully we have the means for quartz here. I'm thinking some smooth quartz. So when I go ahead and do that, then we're going to have to figure out flower bed patterns and whatnot. And since I already have flowers with me, we might as well try the flower bed stuff first and then work on the other stuff. Okay, so maybe something like that. And these torch flowers also emit light, which is pretty cool. Oops, I don't like that. I was trying. Maybe we could try to incorporate the pink petals. Maybe when we make the custom trees here, it could be made out of cherry wood, except instead of being all chaotic, they could be like very uniform cherry trees. While I'm here, I'm just going to throw a vine or two on some stuff. Yeah, why not? And I'm thinking we're going to have some sort of fencing in here. And I think this is where we could end up adding wood to kind of break things up from here. Okay, so I went ahead and hid some lighting around here as well. And I've also spaced out where I'd like to place the custom trees. So this is all starting to come together shape-wise here. Now it's just a matter of filling in the blanks. I'm going to take one more of these right here. Might as well just, add some vines wherever I see fit. But yeah, I need to first and foremost sleep, and let's check our quartz reserves. We actually might have more back in the nether. Okie dokie, smooth quartz. Survey says 3 calcite there. Snow blocks. I might have moved all of the smooth. We do have white concrete. We do have white concrete we could use. I might just go ahead and do that since we have so much of it. Yeah, smooth quartz, no idea where you're at. It's probably in the... We have to go to the nether anyways. We might as well go check it out. Okay, let's try this again. Survey says 8 smooth quartz, but we have plenty of nether quartz ore. We're just going to leave that there. I think we'll stick with the white concrete since we have so much of it, and I actually need to take another few stacks of basalt here. So pathways are now done here, and now I just need to switch all of this out here. Maybe if we get rich later in the game, we can switch these from concrete water fountains, which are beautiful. Look at that, how beautiful that is. We could switch it from concrete to diamonds or something like that. I don't know. I think that would be kind of a fun late game flex. Okay, beautiful. Fountains are in. Now I think the next step is creating our custom trees over here on the edge. And I think that should be a fun time for us here. However, we need to go get some wood next to the pillagers there. Yeah, just a casual platoon of pillagers here. Having a great time, huh? I kind of actually want to get an achievement here. I'm pretty sure... There we go. Look at that. Who's the pillager now? Yeah. And there goes my attention span at work. Bad Omen 2, not bad. Yeah, I was coming here specifically for wood. Take a look at how beautiful this little tree farm area is here. Specifically gonna need leaves here. How are we doing on cherry logs? Not a whole lot, and we need to get ourselves shears. Goodness gracious. And our inventory's a mess. Yeah, growing up these cherry trees in this little area here is kind of annoying. Oh, wow, we just ran out of shears here. Okay. Yeah, these trees literally grow up into our storage area. And yeah, we have plenty of leaves. I don't think we'll need more than this here. So yeah, that's why I'm going to make custom cherry trees. I'm thinking of like making them like little lollipop trees, like sort of like what we have for our cocoa bean farm, where we just kind of have jungle trees going up straight and then like a singular layer of leaves around. So maybe something similar, not exactly like that, but you know, very uniform, like it's in a botanical, or not a botanical garden, but like in a very formal type of garden. Okie dokie, so I'm thinking we can have these go up by 4. Maybe just like this. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go down by 1 beneath here. Just like so. And then maybe have them go up sort of in this pattern. How does this look? A little weird. Okay. No worries. We can go ahead and try out another tree here before we break leaves, because we've already run out of our shears. So maybe we could start at 3 high here, but then we go up by 2. So this is going to be more of an oak tree style right here, where we kind of go on top like such. So how does that look? I actually like that. I think we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, we have our cherry trees planted here, and now it's just a matter of tying everything in with little details here. I really think something big that we're going to have to fix here is not only the fencing here. We're going to have to place down some fencing, but also some tall flowers mixed in with sweet berries. So I think we need to get a pattern set on the outside here for us to kind of work with. And we're going to need some of this. So maybe, I don't know, something rose heavy, I think. We'll see. Oh, man. It's not the end of the world. It's just going to hurt my brain forever. Whenever I walk past this place, I'm going to remember this. I was trying to duplicate the flower pattern here and realized this is an even number here instead of an odd that I could split like I did on this side. And the reason being is because I didn't center this correctly. It should have been centered right here, which means we'd have to move this. Everything would have to change. Again, not the end of the world, but I'm very disappointed in myself. So I'm going to put myself in timeout. We're definitely going to have to do some lighting up around this area, but now we have the flowers around the exterior, which is making this look a little bit better. I just feel like there's something missing still. I think it's a little too grassy is what it is, and maybe coarse dirt will be able to help us out here. So I'm thinking this might involve kind of like an overhaul a little bit with the area here. Oh, lordy zombies, don't kill me right now. You know, there's a pretty good invention called a bed. I could just sleep right now and not have to worry about this, but I'm stubborn. So let's see how coarse dirt looks here. It just doesn't look good, the coarse dirt. I'm going to go ahead and just try to make some fences here and hope that just resolves all of our issues. So cherry fences, save the day, please. Okay, so tons of cherry fences here. Is what it is. It's nice and pink in here. I'm going to try to just put on the universal bandage. That is saplings all the way around. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take some spruce saplings and some bone meal here. I got 17, and I think I have a stash of bone meal over here in the, the wood farming area here. So let's hope we could just, throw some forest around it, kind of make it feel like secluded in its own thing, and that really just brings out some depth in the area. At least I'm hoping. We'll see. Okay, so the universal bandage is working. I'm just growing up spruce around here, and it's actually helping out quite a bit. It's bringing out some contrast. The pink is just such a bright color, and it's just, I don't know, we needed some contrast here. The spruce is definitely helping. I think what I'll have to do once I apply this bandage in full here, what I'm going to have to do next is kind of just reevaluate if there's anything we want to change, or maybe this will grow on me here, but something isn't clicking. Yeah, take a look at that. Yeah, see, this is looking pretty nice. The more I do this, and maybe we just need to switch this to like spruce or something. I think the cherry fence specifically is not helping. I think we need a contrast here. So maybe we could try spruce before putting a bow on top, but we're still going to place some of these saplings around here and just see if we can finish off on a good note. Okay, I just made 3 stacks of spruce fences. Let's hope it's not a waste here, because we already wasted 3 stacks of cherry fences that I will probably never use again in my life here. So maybe we could use this as fuel in our super smelter. That would be a nice little use of it. Okay, this was the contrast we needed here, and it's going to look probably pretty incredible once we place it next to these cherry blossom trees as well. And I really like the particle effects from the cherry blossom trees. That's kind of why I wanted to use them in the first place. And it's not necessarily my favorite wood type, but I just wanted to give it a go here. Okay, ta-da! We have made it to our finished product here. I don't know. I don't know what's missing. If you guys know what's missing, let me know. I'm not completely sold on it. Maybe part of the problem is this stupid glass box in the middle here. I don't know, but I do like the idea here. But we're not completely done. I have a feeling there will be a version 2 of decorating the spawn chunks here at some point. But I do want to put a ribbon on this for now. You know what? You're not going to like everything you build. Life lesson here, people. You're not going to like everything you build, but at the end of the day, you know, you always have endless, you know, amounts of time to play this game and fix it. But since this is in a recorded format here, I don't have endless amounts of time before I want to release this episode, and I have a feeling this is going to be a lot longer than like an hour fix here. I think I'm going to have to do some sleeping on it to ensure I have something I want to move forward with here. But yeah, this is complete for now, and in the future, I'm hoping we can make it to where we just have our jaws drop every single time we walk in here, be like, wow, this is incredible. But till then, this is meh, but it's cool. It's my meh, and I'm happy you guys were watching me create this meh. And I think I'm being too critical. Hold up. I'm being way too critical here. Let's take a look from this angle. We created a pretty cool fence design around here. And I think it's the trees, to be quite honest. I think it's the trees, and it's also top heavy on this side and then flat on this side. So it's little things, but this has lots of potential here. Okay, and this looks a lot better during the day too. Yeah, when it's not rainy and dark. But again, we're going to press pause and return to this project eventually and just make this the most excellent area that we envisioned. But until then, we're going to head on over to the Enchanted Forest to respond to one of your incredible comments. And today's comment is coming from God Kashi. And Kashi said, I found this channel a week ago today and I've caught up entirely in this series. I hadn't checked how many views and subs you had because I primarily watch on my TV and was surprised to see you only have 2,000 subs. This content is brilliant and you deserve much more than that. Thanks for this series. My FMLA leave from work would be much worse without it. Well, Kashi, I'm so sorry you're on leave from work, but I'm happy to be a source of entertainment for you, so thanks so much for such an incredible comment. By the way, I forget how long ago this has been, maybe a couple months ago since I received this comment and wanted to shout it out in a video. Kashi mentioned 2,000 subscribers. 2,000. And we're at like 5,000 something at the time of recording this video. I kind of record in advance here in case you guys didn't know. So that's pretty incredible to say the least. Lots of new people finding their way to the channel here. And I think when we started this series, we were under 1,000 subscribers. So a pretty long way we've made it here. And also, we're super close to 50 episodes. I'm so stoked to hit the halfway to our goal point. I got some fun stuff in the works here. But that's something to look forward to in the next few episodes from now. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike and tell me why. Ouch. This has been Apollo 100, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.